Thanks for listening to this tutorial. I will talk about the tracking capabilities in the Ignizer. That's one of the fundamental layers in the technology. It's connected to external sources, and you have a constant feed of external indicators, which can be combined with your internal data to get a good understanding of the drivers that impacts your business. Let's have a look in the system. When you get to the application, you are getting to the start screen, which is collecting news information from thousands of sources to give you an overview of what's going on in the market, linked to relevant keywords. As this tutorial is focusing on track, I will move to that section of the application. In track, you can access multiple views of your external and internal information. So if we start with external indicators here from a mining development perspective, you could, for example, look at the mining GDP indexed based on the key mining markets out there. And you can, for example, see the recovery from the effect early in the COVID period and how we now have recovered from that level and have a stable and positive development of mining GDP from a global perspective. You could also go in and look at the financial performance of the 100 largest mining companies in the world and how that indexed performance have developed over time. The same is true for the commodity index, where we are doing a volume weighted calculation of the commodity price development, reflecting the volumes mined and the prices of each commodity to get an understanding of this index. And also here we can see that we are trending at all-time high levels when it comes to the commodity prices, and that it's expected to remain high for the predicted period as well. So those are three key perspectives, three examples of indicators, but you could go in and look at these, for example, one by one, and here if you would like to dissect the commodity index, you could look at each individual component, get a good understanding of the development of each and individual commodity. But of course, depending on your industry, the indicators that you decide to track could be different, as well as the company's financial information that you prefer to assess. Here I have three examples: mining and construction, marine, the top 100 mining companies consolidated, and just to get a sense of how you navigate. If we go into this view, we have the possibility to select the companies individually. So you see here Anglo American, the price development for Anglo, but you could also look at any company. So if I select BHP Group, we can see the development and how they are now operating on very high level of profitability, and is probably ready to invest into increased capacity to leveraging from the high commodity prices in the marketplace at the moment. From an internal perspective, having data around your installed base, your revenue and EBIT development, data from your CRM is, of course, also very important. But I will stop here, and I hope this gives you a first glance of what track is all about. And as a last comment, if you're missing any specific view, you can easily just create a dashboard. So if I want to see, for example, CO2 taxes, CO2 tax and ETS, I can select that, I can name a dashboard, and now we have it here. And I can go into a specific geography, United Kingdom, and I can see what's the rules or regulations in that market. and how has the taxes changed over time. So that's an example of how you activate a new section within the system and add relevant content. So that's Track, the first layer in the Ignise technology, allowing you to understand the drivers that impact your business, continuously review this data as it's developed, and use it as an input to your predictions. Thank you.